Coming to you live. Saweetie Studios. From the basement of Sherman, Phoenix.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. We live? We are here. Really? We boom, 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 boom in already?
We just saw you sitting in a seat.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Slick Talk without Scalez? No Scalez? So last week, Tuesday, right before we started the show, Harvey got a phone call, and it was the phone call that you never want to get, that his mother had gone home. So before we even get started, before we even say anything, let's have a moment of silence for Harvey's and his mom and their family, and hope that they're able to get through this with dignity and grace, and lay her to rest next week. So just a moment of silence. All right. Well.
All right. Why don't you put a hand clap for a life one time?
Well,
to celebrate the life of. Is that 30 years? 30 years. His mom and his father were together. 30 years.
Oh, they were together longer than that.
Longer than that.
Yeah.
Okay, and from that union, birth
Harvey,
yeah.
and a whole lot of other kids.
A whole lot of other children. So a nice legacy.
She was also an educator.
Yeah.
For how many years, Ken?
All my life. She was a minister for a sec.
Yeah.
She did a little. She was one of those jack of all trades. Just kind of.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
she was a Zeta.
Zeta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zeta Phi Beta.
She was super dope.
Yeah.
And that was Harvey's heart. That was his first love. So
as mothers are.
Yeah. So
any picture you see of her smiling, that's exactly who she was.
Yeah.
That's exactly who she was.
Oh, she definitely brightened up her room.
Absolutely.
And for those who don't know, she stunted on y'all on the way out, because her funeral, baby, it's gonna be crazy. She got a motorcycle brigade to carry her up Capitol to the funeral. So that she stunted. She got off on y'all. So this is Slick Talk with Scalez, without Scalez today, but y'all know how we do it. I'm gonna introduce everybody in the room. First of all, I'd like to thank him for coming in, and he's like the fifth member of the family right now.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Mr. Michael J. Curtis.
What's going on, people? Hi, how you doing?
Oh my bad.
I feel like my introduction was a little low. This was me.
It was you.
Hey,
Get your shit off.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
We always have
What's
the
mathematics?
baddest bitch on the balcony in the house with us. What's up, Sharee?
It's popping, everybody.
Hey, Tamika.
Coming to a balcony near you.
Yeah, coming to a balcony near you. Oh, you got new pictures coming?
Not today.
I seen your other one.
Hey.
It's weathering. That ain't my damn story.
Anybody that can wrap themselves in Christmas lights, you can improvise in this weather, baby. Okay? You can do it.
It's not. No.
You can do it.
I want to be a hoochie. This weather not warm enough.
Oh, wow.
Listen.
I didn't have your right music lined up. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did not have my correct song.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, real hot girl shit.
Y'all see the comments up there?
Wait, can you not? Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see the comments. You,
All right,
you
great.
can't find our music. Can't
No,
find
I
our theme
can't.
music?
No.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's not ready for
You
us.
know, on the ones and twos with us always is our super producer Can Beats
What up, y'all?
in the house.
What up, y'all? What up? Where's his phone? Where's his phone? Where's his phone?
Even though he deserved one of these right now because he can't find Sharee theme music. Hey, hey, hey!
What?
It's better late than never.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's better late than never.
Fuck your late. Here. You're gonna have these hand claps. You're gonna have these. All this work I went over to finding this shit.
Okay.
You know, I tell you niggas. You know.
I mean, it's the least you can do after you didn't use Tupac for however long, and I said I didn't want it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
You,
delete that out the library.
you out there withholding the juicy draws, you know. Juicy draws is dried up.
Shaw said, "You always doing something. Where you gonna sit down somewhere, a little fast
Because
ass."
I want to be a hoochie in the privacy of my balcony.
Hey,
Privacy of your body.
hey!
Did you get out there today? It's 70 degrees.
It was definitely
was
70
warm,
degrees.
but
You
I-
should have got
I
your
was
ass on
working.
the balcony. They wanted to
I
see
was
them
working.
cheeks.
It's gonna be far and few between another day before you get out there again.
No, it's supposed to be warm this weekend.
Supposed
They
to
said
be.
the same thing about this past week.
Right. We spent a whole week trying to figure this
Well,
out.
that's why I'm not out there. When I see a consistent 65, then I can give y'all
Oh my
something.
God, you got so many rules. It's annoying.
65.
Y'all know who I am. Supreme Lemon Master 316 in the house.
Supreme Lemon Master.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we'll get at
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
you. It's not as
So we-
provocative as the other ones.
Yeah, we're in mourning. We missed a week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that happened too.
A lot.
A whole lot of shit.
A lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, I know motherfuckers is waiting for some of these topics because we ain't got a chance to holler.
Yeah. Well, I heard people Stimmy's running out.
I think they have run out. I've been getting reports that Pleasant Prairie is out of product. Down in Pleasant Prairie, there's no more product.
Wow.
Stimmies have been exhausted. In Pleasant Prairie. Down over in Johnson Creek.
That's fantastic. A really
Yeah,
smart
yeah.
decision, young man.
Shelves are
we can
empty.
put that check in a money market
Mothers
mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency.
no more,
accounts
ain't no more
with
dookies
compounding
left.
There's
interest,
nothing
and
left.
it's
The
gone.
Nike outlet.
And it's gone.
The Nike outlet has
Hey.
been
No bullshit.
participating.
Ain't
Stripped.
NAD TV at Walmart.
No, it's not.
Nah,
It's not.
Everything has been gone.
It's not. You know, they had 70 inches for like $500.
Stamps have
Gone.
Stamps have dropped. Crab legs are going at an alarming rate.
Now,
What?
It is gone. Those pandemic stamps are for the children. You heifers.
Listen,
Okay.
I ain't got mine yet. need to
Somebody
call
said Polo
somebody.
sold out.
I ain't got
Polo
mine
is
either.
sold out. Timberland is done.
right.
Yeah.
It's over.
Niggas-
Mama's bought a new Coach purse.
Oh, the Coach purse is gone.
I don't know if y'all noticed. I bought LLCs. I'm out here. I'm trying to make my money return.
Yeah.
Bought me an apartment
Okay.
building. You know what I'm saying? An investment property.
Yeah.
You know, with my stimmy.
Yeah.
Anybody selling stamps, reports to certain inboxes.
No, ain't no stamps getting spent now. They spending cash.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No,
You
no.
don't know about the
No.
the food stamp
Stamps.
stimulation?
Oh yeah. They got stimulated too. Oh my bad.
Somebody
Yeah.
he said crab legs are not existent. They're
Crab
gone.
legs is gone.
Right. They
Okay.
I ain't get my stamps, and I want them
Exactly.
It's my stamps and I want it now.
because that child is greedy.
Yeah. So listen, it's coming.
That's right,
They're
Tamika.
going to compensate you for your children being home and eating you out of a house and home.
Hey.
It's about
Listen.
time.
Yeah.
The website said the 25th, so I was holding out until the 25th,
Yeah.
and wasn't shit on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need that.
Now there will be another round of stimulus checks coming for those who have not received them, and you too will be able to go to Johnson Creek in Pleasant Prairie. And,
Nah, but we already
hopefully the
scripted.
product-
Hopefully
Yeah.
they'll have new product.
yeah. And you too will be able to splurge and spend your stimulus the way that you see.
Have the clubs been hit up? Is that y'all been
I have
out?
not been. I've been scared.
Exoticas is booming.
Yeah.
The
Exoticas is
strippers
booming.
is-
The strippers is getting back right
You
now.
know, I wanted to host like this, like how Jamie Foxx used to host like the Players Cup. I
Yeah.
wanted to just be. I can't DJ. Just give me the microphone and let me talk shit just the whole night.
Yeah.
I don't need to be up close. To the
That would be
stage.
dope.
I would go to that.
I'm pretty sure you could get a night.
They need to give me one.
Yeah.
Who would the strippers be though? Because I don't know none of the local strippers.
Oh,
Oh,
but
that would make it.
don't worry, you're in the right spot.
See what I'm saying?
we
I
know
don't know
them
none
all.
of these people.
That would make
I'm
it more
just-
entertaining.
We
You see
know
what I'm
them
saying?
all.
I'm like, what's her name?
Right. Hey, girl, what's your name?
What's your name? Hey, don't walk out here yet. What's your name? Don't start on music. What's your name? Screaming from the back.
She walking out in silence.
Right. Hold on. Stop. You're going too fast.
So I know one big thing we missed. We missed old Derrick Jaxn.
You know what? I never paid the man that much attention, but his wife is handsome as ever. You ever see his wife? He got one handsome wife. You ever see that? He got a handsome. You see that? You ain't never seen it. She got a 2-piece that will put mine to shame. She's got dress shoes I ain't got. She get them before they come out. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Then
Bro said she was handsome.
She's handsome. You seen the Harriet Tubman hairdo she got?
Oh my God.
1970. It's
She
from
had
like 1800.
She had the Jeffrey Butler 2021 fit.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
She had like, you ever see
Wow.
like the dude that don't really want to wear a suit, so he compromise and put a vest on
And don't put the jacket on.
and don't put on the
No
jacket.
tie.
No tie. Just
Right, yeah.
just real cool, handsome as hell. Put a nigga to shame.
Wow.
He don't even dress like her.
I want to go rescue her.
You gonna go rescue her?
She did look like she was
You can-
captured,
you
didn't
can't
she?
rescue her.
She did.
She looked like a Pokemon and he let out the ball for a
She
little
had
while.
like a lopsided cornroll in the front. Did you see it?
She's got the helmet of salvation
Oh my
on.
God,
You
it
cannot
was
rescue her.
Did you see it? Oh my goodness! I thought I was like, my lord, she gonna get on. She got on national. She got on international internet. She got on Al Gore's internet dressed like that.
She
and
did
didn't give
call
a
it her
shit.
helmet of salvation.
He
Helmet
said
of
Al
Then
Gore's
she said it was a helmet
internet.
of the
What did she
helmet
call her shirt?
of salvation. You see it, Tamika? Listen,
Yeah.
the helmet.
helmet of
I've been in church.
salvation.
I've been in church all my life. Never heard of it in my life. Never.
Well, she
I
had
know
it.
the armor, full armor of God, but she said you call it a bonnet. I call it the helmet of salvation. I said you better preach.
So
She can preach too.
how many mistresses did he have?
2.
I think 3 came
Two
out.
that he spoke
3
of?
came out.
3?
I think.
That means it's 9.
Yeah.
You got to multiply by
Multiply by 3 when you're talking
Yeah.
to dudes.
That means
Yeah.
it's 9 of them.
Yep.
Yep. It was 9. It's 6 of them that's still quiet. 6 of them is still quiet, and they're gonna come out too.
He was getting it in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you had to know you had to know that he was dirty with all that self-man hate that he was doing in the videos.
Because he said, ladies, listen, he was giving advice
Right.
about how to not date a nigga like himself. I love it.
Right.
right.
I love it. It was amazing.
Straight freestyle.
Straight, like, you know what? Straight off the dome.
Straight off the dome.
Straight off the dome. You wanna know why he could do it like that? Because he was doing the shit.
Right.
That's what it was.
Started his live like,
Hey yo.
check me out, y'all.
Hey yo.
Hey, Jerome.
Ooh, one of them had an abortion.
One of them had an abortion.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 I
Stupid.
listened
She
to that
is stupid.
full thing.
She
I
should
did
have
too.
collected a check. She would have had a check. She's a dumb.
Allegedly, she's a surgeon.
Oh.
Wow.
How the fuck you get fooled by him and you a surgeon?
Wow.
See, book smart, not street smart. It's
She
a difference.
claims
Yeah, it's a difference.
she don't live in the same city as him, so she claims that
Oh, so
she
he,
met.
she
She
was just
claims
out of
she
town
don't have
jump off.
social media, so she didn't really know who
So
he
how
was.
she meet him?
Outside the mall, he walked up to her like, "Hey, my name is D." They started fucking raw soon after. That's what she said.
Put emphasis on raw again.
Raw.
Give me something.
Monday
for that.
Night
Do it
Raw.
again.
Raw.
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 He,
Because we want to put emphasis on the fact that
that's for him.
He was going in raw head
we want to
Rex.
put emphasis on the fact that they was fucking without a condom immediately.
No, it's easy to know that she didn't know. It's easy to believe that she didn't know who he was. There's a lot of people like 3 days later after all that shit came out talking about who is this nigga?
Yeah.
Like, why should I know him? So
Yeah.
if you're a surgeon, you doing surgeries,
I
you should
mean,
be
but
watching this nigga.
he was getting back off social media. Yeah, I mean, he was huge. His social media presence is huge.
The man got a book out. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Anybody that cheat, Bill Clinton didn't do this. Let me tell you how cool. nigga is cold. Listen. Nigga said, yes, I cheated on my wife. And if you want to learn more about it, I wrote a book.
Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here you go.
Here it is. And if you want to know more about it, I wrote a book. I said, now this is a cold motherfucker here. I said, he's amazing. I loved it. I said, this has got to be something. Sit next to your wife and you wrote a book.
And you wrote a book.
So you ain't gonna just tell the story. You gonna write it down.
He gave you the blueprint. Like, fellas, this is how you get away with cheating on your wife right here.
It was a lot.
Man, fuck dude.
Listen.
I mean, he didn't even acknowledge her presence until this
No.
year.
She met him here.
He
at
showed
Lenox
had
Mall.
her handcuffed
That's what Jerome said. Jerome said they met in front of Lenox.
Yeah, that's what she said.
in ATL.
And she didn't know who he was. She's a lie. She in Atlanta. She didn't know who he was.
I don't think she knew who he was.
She lying.
I think she was busy.
She is lying.
Some of her story was a little sketchy. Like
She
I
lying.
didn't believe every single detail.
Thank
It was
you,
probably
Shanita.
fucking, but I ain't believe.
But there was
every
the
single detail.
believable part was because he confirmed it. She confirmed the mother of the wife.
Now,
confirmed
Jerome
that
is
he
right.
wasn't there.
Jerome is right.
Who was that?
He said every woman confirmed that the sex was good.
Well,
Now,
hey,
you got to have a mistress that's both.
hey,
Oh, at least have some story behind
Please
it. to
have
back
a
it
good
up.
story, okay? Because let me tell you something. Superhead wrote a book, and not everybody was pleasantly portrayed in that book. Okay, so
I mean, she definitely just took. Superhead came out.
yeah, shots fired. Especially Big Tigger. We want to talk about that.
Oh,
Yeah, but we gonna.
I mean,
there.
she didn't do Lil Wayne nice either, though.
What she say about what?
She talked about him getting pegged and everything.
Well, see, he was
I thought
kissing a
that was
grown man
Tigger.
on international television, not just national. So we okay with that. we've reconciled. We've reconciled with that already. I think we've covered it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not shy. It's okay.
Okay.
I don't know if it's okay. but
Speaking
it's up
of-
to y'all.
Speaking of people getting pegged,
Uh-oh.
have y'all seen Lil Nas X video?
I
I've
ain't watched
seen
it.
it.
You haven't seen it?
Mm.
Oh my God.
I have. It was amazing.
Okay, I feel like we're gonna be spending a lot of time on this one, right? Here.
It was an amazing video. It was an amazing. I like the ending.
Of him killing the devil and then putting on his horns.
A little bit before that.
Oh, him twerking on the devil.
Absolutely. Anybody has that much talent, I'm telling you. Listen.
It sounds like you a fan, Mike.
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Well,
At this point.
let's rewind first.
The video took me all the way there. I'm like, you know what? Whatever they call his fans, I'm one of them.
Let's rewind how he got down to hell.
on a stripper pole.
Right. He
Yeah.
a stripper pole from heaven.
Yeah.
He said, fuck heaven. I'm going to hell
D said he ain't watching it.
on a
D,
stripper pole.
D, it's not, it was for me. All of that was for me. That
It was
for me.
all for Mike.
It was all for me. And I appreciated every second of it. Congratulations to Lil Nas X. I think that song is number one as well.
It is number one.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the song. I don't remember shit.
It is the double stuff and the satanic imagery in the video is a little too much for me. I'm all for the gay pride and you doing your thing,
Yeah.
you know, twerk on whatever dude you want to, but it started with him in the Garden of Eden as Eve.
Was
And-
he Eve?
Yeah, he was. I think that's, you know, he had his nails done and everything. He was,
I guess so, yeah.
and then, you know, and then it ended with him twerking on the devil.
I was
himself.
You know, it was a play on the church telling gay people that they was going to hell for years.
Yeah.
Growing up in the church, you know, being told you was going to hell for a long time as he grew up in the church and being told that, I think it was a big kind of like a conversation piece to be had. Now, the shoes, I don't know where the shoes came from with the drop of blood and all that. No, I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah,
But I can celebrate the fact that he has the nation and the world speaking about, you know, that part.
Yeah.
And of the religious dogma and things like that. So that's pretty cool.
So the Church of Satan came out and said they backed him.
Approve of the shoe.
They approved him
Of the shoe.
of the shoe. Oh, okay.
Or not of the video.
They really didn't give a damn about that video. Because you gotta think about it. They worship the devil. He killed him in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really feeling that.
Yeah, they not gonna.
I guess not.
They ain't with that.
But they fuck with the shoe with
the shoe, though.
the drop of human blood
They
in
said
it.
that, oh, you put blood in the shoe? We with you. They like that. I don't know why. I don't know what it's about.
Is the shoe still continuing? Is it still for sale?
I don't even think
I've
is it a
heard
real
that
shoe?
Nike does not like that shit.
It's a customized shoe.
Nike
Yeah,
doesn't
it's a
approve of
customized
it
shoe.
because it still shows the Nike emblem.
Yeah.
And they were saying that it gives the appearance that Nike supports.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure does, especially with the little pentagram
Yeah.
charm on it. I was
This is
like,
my
whoa.
thing. Like Nike has supported a number of things. Nike and
Support the devil.
Lil Nas X is the least of your worries. Let's just put it that way.
I don't think it was about Lil Nas X though. I think it was
Yeah.
just
It's
was
the
the
shoe.
devil.
I think they get her
Yeah, the
behind
devil.
Lil Nas X. But the thing about it, I'm wondering if it is tampering with the customization world of sneakerheads, where now all of a sudden big business is getting involved in a little business.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's
it ain't
really
little
kind of
business
no
more.
different than what's the guy? New York designer, now working with Gucci. What's his name?
You asking the wrong person. Harvey
God,
would
he
know
used to
that.
do the custom clothing.
Shit, a black dude.
Yes.
Dapper
Damn.
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Dapper
Yes,
Dan.
yes, no different than Dapper Dan. So this company is not. It's not the first company. Excuse me. It's not the first shoe that they've created. They created shoes for Future and some other artists, and so this is a shoe that they're. I guess so much attention is on Lil Nas X as an artist, and so much attention. The video has put so much attention on it that now Nike's like, okay,
All right, you got to relax.
hey, let's have a conversation. But honestly, who cares? I'm not gonna buy the shoe, no way.
The shoe was kind of dope, actually.
I'm not buying no shoe with no pentagon on it.
It wasn't ugly. I might.
Oh no, it
I
wasn't.
mean,
It wasn't an
the
ugly
colors
shoe.
were
It was
nice.
the.
It's a
It was
dope
what it
shoe.
represented, and it's a little too much for me. Just
Right, it's more
a little
because
over
it's a
the top.
Satan shoe. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not about the LGBT part. I think they would
Right.
celebrate that.
And
It's the Satan part that they like. Ooh.
and
hold
real
on.
talk, if a Jesus shoe came out, that wouldn't be dope either.
Well, they had a Jesus shoe.
They have a Jesus sandal shoe to be
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah, that still ain't dope.
Yeah, they put a blessed water in it.
All right.
They did. They put blessed water. Y'all laughing? This for real?
I look at you in the face to see if you're telling the
This being
truth.
about serious. I'm like, no, for real.
Yeah, they put blessed water in it.
They put blessed water in it. Yeah, they did though. They did. It was like a sandal shoe.
It's the same water that be
they
at
put
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
The infomercial.
I want to know if you go into what's gonna happen. It's a lot. You can get sued for the blessed water shoe. You gotta think about it. People expect blessed water shoes to deliver
Yeah, with holy water, huh?
with holy water. That's what it's called. That's why it kept sounding weird to me. Holy water, blessed oil, holy water.
Yeah,
See?
right,
Yeah, I gotta
right.
go back to church.
There you go.
Yeah, blessed oil, holy water. So they got it in there. The little like they got the little blood. That's probably where they got the blood idea from.
Yeah, it was from the holy water.
I need to look at the shoe to see what the blood looked like inside of the bubble. Is it in the bubble or something like that?
Man, it's a little vial. I thought, right? Just like the.
It's like a little,
just
a
like the
little
holy
bubble,
water.
like how they had the bubbles in the shoe. I guess they just put it in the shoe.
Oh, they put
And
a
they
drop
said
of
it's from
blood in the
River
shoe.
Jordan. The River Jordan is nasty. Have y'all ever seen the River Jordan? The River Jordan is nasty. Don't nobody want none from the River. I guess they do. I don't know.
Look like the Milwaukee River.
The Milwaukee River. I would rather have blessed oil in mine, but I need to know where the blessed oil coming from. It's like
And who
saying you
blessed
can't
it?
just take it from everybody. Yeah, and who blessed it?
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
I never thought about the source of sage.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah, you
Me
gotta look
neither.
for where your sage come from. You can't just buy sage.
Well, dang.
And they can't be all out in front of everybody either.
It's too much damn research for all this shit. Just
Yeah,
give
you
me
gotta
my-
know where it's coming from. That's why people go to church and just get prayed on by everybody. You never know who that is praying for you.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the altar.
Yeah.
You don't know that man.
Tamika asked a good question. Whose blood was it?
It was one of the employees, not from Nike, but one of the employees from the group that
company.
does the custom shoe. So one of the employees gave their own blood because obviously they feel like that was something good to do.
We talking
How
about
did they
it.
come about that decision?
Wow.
So who
Like-
sits at home and goes, you know what? You know what set this shoe off?
Hey, we all sitting in the same room making a shoe. We're like, all right.
You know what?
Let's draw straws.
Right. No red ink. No red ink. No red, red food coloring.
Teacup
Actual
saucer out.
They said,
Don, it's on you. Teacup saucer out. You
Damn.
It's your blood. nigga.
God damn it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Man.
they said we
Keep
gonna
the
set
party
this off.
going.
We gonna set this off. Keep the party
Keep
going.
the keep
Keep the party going.
keep the party going.
Keep the party going. We gonna make a shoot. Guess what they ain't never thought of? Putting blood in the shoe. You ain't never seen nothing like that before.
These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes.
Red bloody shoes. Bloody shoes. Takes it to a whole new level.
Wow.
Over. I think
Yes, Shanice, I see that.
Mm.
The screen keeps freezing.
It's doing it on my phone, but not
It's only on the
there.
phone. And, you know.
I did it on my phone too. Yeah.
So, Derrick Chauvin's trial started.
Definitely. And there was some concern about what evidence was going to be presented to the jury or not. Kind of they had that little procedural argument about what can be presented and what can't.
Yeah.
There were some concerns about who they were having on the jury. Remember, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
And about if they were having any black people on the jury and make sure that there wasn't there. But see, they never do that for black people. You ever see it? I've always seen juries where I'll be looking at them judging black people and I go, that is definitely not a jury of their peers.
Well, I mean, part of the jury selection is all on your lawyer. And we generally don't have lawyers that good.
Yeah.
So
they can say,
they can object to a juror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what his lawyers were doing for some time.
Oh, yeah. They spent a long time.
Have you been to jury duty? Have you done a jury duty?
No.
I don't want to incriminate myself. I have been asked to do jury duty.
I went not recently, within the last couple of years. And it is pretty interesting. They do go through a pretty thorough, back and forth. Like both lawyers question each person and then choose who they want to select.
Yeah.
And but I still don't know how it ends up being. Like if you're a defense, how you come up on the short end of the stick. I don't understand how, and you're part of the selection
because you're not fighting hard enough.
Yeah.
You're not a good enough lawyer.
Oh man, one of my classmates, I got on Facebook and said something about lawyer, like some of the defense lawyers just kind of trying just hard enough.
Yeah.
to do. Mm-hmm. Oh, he just let me have it. Like, how could you say some shit like that? That's some bullshit.
Please.
Like, dude. Right. Have you been in the black community?
Right. Please, they tried just hard enough.
Yeah, he's one of my.
Of course,
yeah. He's a defense lawyer who works for he's a public defender, and he's saying, like, we work so hard. Like, yeah,
and y'all also have way too many cases that you shouldn't have.
Yeah,
because you're a public defender.
It's like saying cops. Like, all cops are like, I got a whole bunch of friends that are cops, but they will say some fucked up cops out there too. You need to say some fucked up public defenders.
But they never gonna do that.
No,
they ain't gonna do that.
So they okayed George's criminal past to be brought in, but not Derrick Chauvin's infractions.
What?
That's concerning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have had such a lack of faith in the justice system just because I feel like they don't have the teeth in law to prosecute officers.
Yeah.
So if an officer goes to jail, it'll be a shock to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old girl in Dallas went to jail. The one who shot the dude up in I was surprised in the apartment. Yeah. I didn't know she was in jail.
She was dead wrong, no, and she was off duty, which doesn't give you the protections that you get from being on duty and murdering somebody.
And then she actually broke into the man's house. Let's be honest. She broke into his
house.
And then shot and killed him, saying he was the threat.
And the shit almost worked.
Listen, only white people can do something.
She almost
like that.
got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Oh my goodness.
But if I gotta show us a damn video,
then the judge got off the bench and hugged her.
Yeah.
The black judge
got off the bench, and I ain't never seen something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, he still got a job.
Justice system and qualified immunity can be used. So how is this a trial?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's depressing.
I'll tell you what, if Derrick Chauvin walks in Minneapolis, there will be no more Minneapolis.
No. They have to make sure that they're out of protection of the city, that they make sure they can make that.
I think it's worth the risk for them to not do it. And they've done it so many times. It does not stop nobody.
No, Minneapolis was kind of torn to pieces for some time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just out of the fact that it was done. So I don't think they really want to take that risk as elected officials.
Yeah.
Just as the elected portion of the people that make sure that people are being held accountable. I don't think they want to take that risk.
Yeah.
I would hope that they don't. Not for their city. It would do a disservice to the citizens around them.
So the defense
more
is
than one way.
The defense is actually saying that he was unruly and a threat.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's video that
defense.
shows that you had this man apprehended and on the ground for some time. And the fact that you're calling him unruly and a threat when there are literally citizens that you are meant to protect around or standing around you, telling you, hey,
get off his neck.
Get off of his neck.
Not to mention, not just Minneapolis, the entire world was at home during the pandemic watching it on TV.
Oh yeah.
We all
watched it
we
live.
all saw the same thing.
We watched it live. I mean, remember, I was there. So,
Right.
This is to not convict this man of the maximum allowed penalty.
They had a hard time finding jurors.
Yeah.
Because of how many people saw that tape.
Yeah. They apparently he had kneeled on 8 people's necks prior to George Floyd.
Was this particular was this like the chokehold? Was this kneel illegal to do?
Yes, it's illegal to do.
Okay, so he's done it eight other times.
8 other times. He's also killed 5 people.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that shit.
Yes, Derrick Chauvin has killed 5 people in the line of duty.
Well, damn. I don't. Okay.
How do you kill? There are police officers that go their entire career without killing a soul.
Yeah.
And you kill 5 people.
You killed 5 of them.
That's a lot of people.
No, they're all black.
That's
2 were Hispanic. And I think 3 were black.
Well, there you have it, folks.
And so the concern becomes, and like Tamika said, his pulse wasn't checked until the ambulance showed up, and even then they had to tell him to get up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The man is a mass murderer. I mean,
there's no reason for you to be on somebody like he can't breathe.
It's got to be a point where that you're policing police within the department. Like if there's 4 or 5, but not just to say that he was kneeling on his neck, but there were officers standing around him attempting to block the crowd from seeing the fact that
he's standing on his neck.
Yeah, that he was on his neck.
But they have to live by their code of not going against the others.
Yeah, because they're a gang too.
Definitely.
And a lot of people forget that that's how the cops started. The cops were the Irish mob. That they couldn't be the mob no more because they lost out to the Italians and they became police officers.
Well, if we go back even further than that, cops were created.
Come on now.
To catch runaway slaves. So,
right.
When people are going, well, why does the African American community have such a troubled past with the cops? Where they were created to catch them.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear. So it'll always be trouble until you change the
slave
way
patrol.
Yeah. It'll always be troubled until you change the way we actually protect our communities. So it's very interesting.
I'm wondering if the story that was circulating at the time about him and Chauvin having a little like premeditated beef or like previous beef, like working in a nightclub or something.
Yeah,
like that.
They both worked as security guards at a nightclub.
Right, and he was shitting on George Floyd.
Yeah,
often. I wonder if that's going to come up during the trial.
The fact that they know each other, the fact that this man worked at a school and was I believe, wasn't he a coach?
George Floyd? Yeah.
A coach at a school. And he also like worked at the school, like a teacher in some type of way.
Yeah.
I think with special needs children.
Yeah.
So he's a teacher.
It's like a para, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say teacher because they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
They often deal with the kids that teachers don't want to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So a teacher, and on top of that, he's a coach for a school, and you have stopped him, you know him, and you think he has a counterfeit $20 bill.
Which required you to knee on his neck.
Start some shit.
So he kneeled on a 14-year-old in 2017 until he lost consciousness.
And we don't want to bring this up at the trial
because of qualified immunity.
The protections these people have is hilarious.
It's supposed to be in place to actually keep the playing field even. The irony of that shit.
Yeah.
Like
Even
on
for
what
who?
grounds? Like I watch a lot of fucking cop shows and shit.
And you,
so I'm like, on what grounds did you dismiss his past? Like what reason?
I don't be understanding that shit sometimes.
They kind of want to keep it where you're just looking at this particular issue, this particular instance from this. Let's just look at this. Let's not bring and pull this into it.
But it's relevant.
But it is relevant, right? So how is it that you can say that George Floyd's past is relevant, but not this officer's?
Right.
Interesting. That's a little different.
Who makes that determination? The judge?
The judge.
Yeah,
Because they have to present.
And it's based on law. I mean, the judge is not making that decision based upon personal feelings. That's what the law says that they do when it comes to cops. So
every piece of evidence has to be approved
by the judge.
Like all of this shit got to be approved before it even get to the trial.
God damn, sad ass shit. So this is likelihood of this being some type of bullshit at the end, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to worry about whether or not the prosecutor is gonna go as hard as he possibly can. I met the state attorney for Minnesota while I was up there. He's not gonna play with him. First of all, he's a black man, so he's not gonna play with him.
I would hope not.
And so if the best case possible isn't presented against Derrick Chauvin, it's going to be a problem.
Well, the case is weak as fuck because that was his opening argument that he was resistant and potentially violent.
Yeah,
and was the requirement was to have that hold, which if it's illegal, shit, that's in itself a violation of something, right?
Yeah,
and it's not even first degree murder, is it? It's like second degree.
Yeah, it's like second degree manslaughter or something like that.
Because you definitely, if you known this man for some time, and you show up and you kill him, that's like killing a previous coworker.
Mm-hmm.
That's not premeditated to you.
That's not premeditated at all.
Well, if the lawyer, if the attorney that you talked about is good, that's his big joker.
Yeah,
you got a couple
but
cards.
You know, a lot of times they try to bring charges that are going to stick. So 9 times out of 10, it's not that he didn't think this person should go to jail for first degree murder. Is it going to stick when I show up?
Yeah. But one of the tactics in the court is to bring it up and still get it struck from the record, but have the jury hear it.
Yeah, and that's the tactic I would use this whole case. I just bring up stuff and had the judge be like, oh, "You can't do that." Oh, my bad. Let it be stricken from the record.
It'll be a mistrial. It'll be a mistrial at a certain point. You keep going with it. You got to be careful because they'll throw it out. You need a whole new jury.
Yeah,
and do it all over.
You'll be in chambers. I watch a lot of cop shows.
Yeah, I see this.
I do.
Yeah. Law and Order prepares you to be.
SVU.
I love that.
Law and Order prepares you. You like mistrial. They're like, God damn it. You at home like you actually a lawyer. Shit. Yeah. I thought we had him.
So Sundays would it be going back to back? Was Law and Order reruns? Man.
I don't watch the reruns anymore. I watch the new episodes, but I know the reruns. Like I can watch it. Depending on the episode, I can watch it and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the one with this."
So Law and Order is a show they're making a big deal about right now. The Stabler's
coming back and getting his own show.
Why can't we get Olivia and Stabler in the same show? Like, what's going on?
I don't remember why he left in the first place. Like, I don't know if it was a contract thing.
It was a contract thing. She makes way more money than he does.
He left the show basically how they exited him.
Because she's Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah,
I like.
And she's like Hollywood royalty.
Because of her parents.
Yeah, her mother was
some lady.
Don't quote me, but like
actress, right?
she was a big actress in the 60s. Like
what?
Yeah,
and her mom died.
Oh, this is interesting.
I didn't know that.
Time I heard of that.
Didn't know that.
Her parents were
woman making more than a man. All right. Hey, see,
it's possible.
Hey.
Yeah, it is possible.
Take a look.
It's possible.
Good luck.
You asked what happened to the character. I was about to tell you what happened to the character in the show. I didn't realize that there's some real stories of why dude ain't on the show no more. I was like, oh, wasn't he like? Wasn't he divorced? He was good. He was going through a divorce on the show.
Right off.
Somebody said no,
like
it was a Me Too scandal.
Yeah, I'm not aware of the Me Too scandal that took place with Stapler. But
oh no. The director of Law and Order was a I don't know if he's a child porn or one.
I was gonna say it ain't Stabler.
No, it ain't him.
Yeah, it wasn't Stabler.
No, but I'm saying it's like if it's something to do with that or something connected with it, maybe he.
That was a long time ago.
A Milwaukee circuit court judge was just
caught child pornography.
Caught with child pornography.
Yep.
Interesting.
What's up with that?
I was so glad he went.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie.
And these are the people who were residing over the court cases.
I know
yeah.
And y'all don't want to vote.
Well,
y'all don't want to vote, and these motherfuckers making the decisions. It ain't the president.
So, rapper Waka Flocka and his wife Tammy, their daughter came out this week.
Charlie,
was it really a come out? It was more of a, hey, this is who I'm inviting to my quinceañera.
She said, "Can I take a girl as my date?"
I'm bringing a girl as my date. It wasn't even can I. It was I'm bringing
a girl. Yeah,
I'm bringing a girl as my date. It was a big conversation.
And Waka just said, "Okay."
Of course he did.
There was nothing he could say.
Right.
Waka is very chill.
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, if you fuck with him,
What do you say?
Some people say fuck no. That's why they beefing with their children.
Yeah, true. And then, but see, here's the thing. Okay, you can't be a person that gets on nationally syndicated radio shows speaking about how the LGBT community is confusing children and they can't see that mess on TV and all of that, and your own daughter gets on TV with her girlfriend and dances at a quinceañera, and you do not think that you have any reconciliation to do with the said LGBT community.
Yeah.
And then you get upset because you get called out for it. But at some point you should have came back and said, you know what? I was my bad.
Yeah.
Put my foot in my mouth. My daughter's LGBT and I should have been more considerate. But no, Zoe does not need to chill out. Why can't you? That was years ago. Because you've made an impact. That's like me breaking a glass in your house. And you get mad and put me out, then one of your own kids break a glass or something. And it's really not a good example. I'm just trying to say, once you make an impact to a certain community, then you need to repair that. The same community that your daughter now has to be a part of.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, that has to be repaired. You can't just come back and just be like, oh yeah, forget about what I said years ago because it didn't have an impact. There are a number of fans that are following you. They follow your word. They follow the things you say. There were probably some LGBT fans that you offended in that. And yes, while they may be able to say his daughter, and we can accept the fact that your daughter is gay or whatever, or lesbian, really, that's a really proper word to use, you impacted the community by saying the things you said. And so here we go now saying, okay, now that you've known about your daughter, what conversation do you want to have about the community now?
Yeah.
But you can't come back and just be like, well, fuck y'all. Like what?
We still dealing with the paradigm shift of it not feeling like the parent not feeling like it's their fault that something happened, like they did something wrong to make that decision be the case. Like what did I do to make you do this kind of thing? Like, there's still a large population of families that feel that way, I believe. That will
wow, what did I do? My mother felt that way for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I explained to her that
which makes it sound really bad.
Yeah, what did I do, in raising you that this happened? She felt that way when I first
because people still assume it's a choice.
And then I had to say that had nothing to do with you. Deanna, he's required to say something because he said something in the beginning and nobody asked him to give his fucking opinion and he gave it.
I agree with that.
He didn't have to say nothing. He didn't have to say nothing then, but he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the guy who the women hate the other male that's on the internet?
I love Kevin.
Derrick Jaxn's other buddy?
I like Kevin.
Kevin.
Why do you like Kevin Samuels? Tell me.
Kevin Samuels.
Because he don't discriminate. And some of the shit he be saying is true.
I'm saying that because sometimes people get mad at him. I was like, but they ask him.
You ask him, and he's running it down for you. He ain't just saying this. He's going to tell you why and ask follow-up questions. Okay, what's this? What's this? Okay, and that's
You
why.
are so weird. Don't no woman like dude.
I think it's
What
funny.
is it that you like about him? I'm
It's
confused.
fucking entertaining. It's just entertaining.
It's entertainment. but
Sharee like to hear people get shit on. I think.
Oh, that's what it is.
It ain't
I
even
think.
that. It's entertaining.
He actually ends up saying the shit that people would say.
They want
And they don't
him
wanna hear
to
it.
so that they can talk more shit to him. No, not necessarily. I'm they, and I don't want to talk more shit to him. I just want him to acknowledge what he did, be able to say that I was wrong, and be able to educate other people on why that's a wrong way to think. Instead, he wants us to forget about it. Not okay. It's not gonna work for me.
Is it resolvable still?
Is it resolvable for him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
The
course.
the same way it was resolvable for Kevin Hart. You see what I'm saying? As far as being able to take a step back and say, let me educate myself on a situation before I come out and just talk shit about it. And instead of, he proved that with his actions though. No. Because supporting your daughter and making sure that you repair what you did to a community is two totally different things. And as a figurehead and as somebody who is a brand and someone who has millions of fans, you don't get to just say things and not repair the damage you do.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that. And if you are mature enough, he would be able to take that in and go, okay, I get where you're coming from with that. You as a brand damage the community by your words. So yes, you need to educate the same people that you were talking to about the LGBT community and how they were this and how it was demonic and it's this, that, and the third. And now your daughter is walking around with that same label that you said was demonic, that you said confused children, that you said people shouldn't see that on TV. Those children, the same children you were talking about were confused, are the same children that saw your daughter with her girlfriend on TV.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to fix that.
I agree.
You got to fix it.
They probably working into the storyline of the show.
Kev went way off. No, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, who was Deanna?
Dino.
Dino. Who was that?
Dino.
A fan? Fuck
Yes.
y'all?
Yes.
Y'all know him?
Yes.
Okay, call him. Listen. Kev didn't go above and beyond. He didn't even apologize. He kept bringing up an imaginary apology that never happened, by the way. There was a Rolling Stones interview that he's trying to point to. Read the article. There was no apology in it. And so then he kept trying to tell everybody who could not find, the Associated Press couldn't find his apology. That means every journalist, the organization of journalists, couldn't find his apology. Okay? CNN couldn't find the apology. So no, he didn't go above and beyond. He didn't apologize. He actually went above and beyond not to apologize. And then once it finally impacted his career, he came out with a documentary that he made money from just to say at the end, I was arrogant and I was wrong.
Who's Kev?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Oh,
just
okay.
to do all of that and made money from it. So we don't have to feel bad for Kev either. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So as a comedian, where's the line drawn with saying stuff like that in a comedic nature and saying it?
Here's my thing. If you're not a part of a community, if you're not meshing with a community, don't talk about it.
Don't even make jokes.
Don't even mention it. Don't even make jokes. If you don't deal with like Gary Owen, there's a difference in how Gary Owen speaks about Black people and how
Jerry Seinfeld
may speak. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a difference in how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Owen's married to a Black woman. He has Black children. He's being immersed in Black culture, right?
Yeah.
Very totally different experience than somebody else who's coming from the outside in, trying to speak about Black people from the outside in, not really understanding the culture, not really understanding the plight of Black people, not really knowing what they go through. It's very different. And so if you're not in a community, you don't partner with a community, you're not engulfed in a community, you're not educated about a community, don't talk about it. If it's something, I literally do not understand people's obsession with talking about shit they don't fuck with, supposedly.
So since you brought him up, Gary Owen and his wife are getting a divorce.
Yeah, so he can't talk about Black people.
He gonna talk about it.
Ain't nobody off. It's comedy. Yeah, it's over with. He's divorced his subject matter. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Wow.
He probably gonna talk about that the same way Kevin Hart did. How he brought up his situation with his ex-wife.
So Gary Owen was fucking off on his wife? With another black chick.
The story is Claudia Jordan's friend.
Claudia Jordan is from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Formerly
of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's now
hey Mookie.
Something with the Queens something Queens on. It's on. Is Jerome still here? It's on Fox Soul. It's a show on Fox Soul with her, Lisa Ray, Vivica A. Fox. I think that's it.
Yeah,
with those three. But yeah, so she's there. She came out with a tweet saying that it wasn't true, and that she hoped the backpedaling was as strong as the accusation.
Yeah, so Claudia was supposed to have hooked him up. That's what the wife is saying.
The wife is saying she knew about it.
Okay,
she was aware of it,
and
I don't know what that had to do with anything.
Like what is
it's your husband's penis,
right? If she knew what it was sister code, she was supposed to run and tell her or something.
Yeah.
What? I don't see what the
friends?
problem is. Are they even friends? Do they hang out?
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Do you tell? Like,
Hell
are you
no.
supposed to?
No.
Her friend was the one fucking him, so I'm sure she wasn't gonna say nothing. What I'm supposed to come tell you? My friend is fucking your husband. You do know that,
right? Like, okay, so the question is. The question is are you supposed to tell in that instance, because you immediately become the bad guy when you tell.
I don't
because
tell
if they stay
nothing.
together,
I don't tell nobody nothing.
Right.
Because it's nothing you can do. I've learned. I keep my mouth shut.
You're gonna lose either way.
Exactly. You're going to lose either way, so don't say shit.
So she was supposed to lose 2 friendships if her and the ex-wife are friends, and the friend that Gary Owen was supposedly fucking.
My name would be Bennett, and I ain't in it.
Hey,
I'm not telling nothing. However, I want to know who the fuck find Gary Owen attractive.
You need to pick better side bitches.
Hey, listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen, that money.
The money makes
money a motherfucker, man. Money is a motherfucker.
Gary Owen wear jeans and cowboy boots together. I've seen it.
Yeah.
They fucking Gary Owen like that.
They fucking Gary Owen.
Baby money.
Do you think dude was like, because he was had the black wife, that his confidence was like skyrocketing to be able to holler at anybody?
I'm pretty sure his confidence is through the roof.
This is interesting.
And she was fine.
Yeah.
His wife was fine.
His wife, actually, yeah.
I think people have fucked worse. So
I'm
not putting it past people.
Mm-hmm. He bought that. Dino said he bought that. For me personally, I just try to understand.
New sound effect.
We got laughter.
Yeah. All right, I gotta start again. Oh, now it's not working. All right.
You turned it down.
Look at you.
Oh no, I started from the beginning. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
All right. Got it.
I couldn't understand it. So I'm just thinking to myself, I need to dress like Gary Owen. I need Gary Owen money too, though.
Yeah.
And then dress like Gary Owen.
And a notoriety.
What does Gary Owen do other than stand up? Is he in movies?
He been in a couple movies.
Some movies, yeah.
He's been doing comedy for a long time too.
And he's good.
And he's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's good.
I fell asleep on his last joint.
You did?
Yeah, that was the most within the last year. The most recent one.
I'm interested in knowing kind of how that went down. I want to know more about that story. Did y'all talk about Kirk Franklin and his son already?
No, we missed that.
Y'all didn't talk about Kirk Franklin and Carry On Franklin?
No.
Listen, that
wait. Yes, we did. We touched on it.
You touched on it?
We touched on it.
Did y'all see Kirk Franklin on the Tamron Hall show?
No.
Listen, and if somebody looks so sad in my life, Kirk Franklin like he got caught cheating. That's how he looked on that interview. Did you see it?
I did it.
I ain't never seen a parent look so sad for cussing at their kid. I've never seen it.
You know what? I'm gonna and I was talking to Don about this earlier. When it's your child, it's not just the fact that you cussed them out and that you got mad. It's the fact that they took you to that level to you are like damn near dismissing them, and that's your blood. And you got to go there, and they're adults. And they're making this decision, and you likelihood might not be able to talk to that person ever again because of that.
I mean, he was already estranged from the family, so
right. But
I mean,
it hurt.
what? Kirk called him a bitch ass nigga, right?
No, he didn't call him a bitch ass nigga. He said, when you take the way he cussed,
I think he called him a bitch ass. I don't think he
take
said
your
bitch
ass is what he said. I didn't catch the rest of it, but I had to stop it because his cussing made me uncomfortable. You can tell by the way
he's
he
not
was
a
cussing.
cusser. Yeah.
He's not a cusser.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he won't put them together right.
So
Yeah, it made me uncomfortable. I didn't want to listen to him. I'm like, you know what? If you gonna cuss, Kurt, you could tell. I'm like, you've been in these non-denominational churches too long because a Baptist can cuss.
yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about because I got cussed out by a parent
Uh-huh.
so eloquently. I was like, damn.
Yeah, Baptists can. Ooh,
Cold.
Baptists can cuss. Oh my God, Baptists can cuss, smoke a cigarette, and pray for you.
they called him a
At-
bitch ass. So
at the
I
same
mean,
time.
his son proved him right? Because this whole
Well, his son.
I recorded the conversation.
Not
Let me play it
necessarily.
for
His
the
son ain't all the
world.
way there.
That's some bitch ass
His
shit.
son not all the way there.
Oh, he's slow.
He a little
touch.
He a little off.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he's a bitch ass. I just think
He definitely dumb as fuck.
he
said mother bitch. Dino said
dog said
No, he's talking about
bitch.
the movie. What movie was that? You mother
Oh yeah,
you mother bitch.
mother bitch. Definitely, it made me uncomfortable to the point I was like, okay, turn it off. Kirk, what is this? How long you been cussing? Kirk was cussing like he just started cussing yesterday.
Like he just
literally,
learned the
like
words.
he just learned the words like bitch ass.
Like when you tell a kid he can cuss.
Yeah, like say
Bitch.
bitch. Like that's how Kirk.
My
was cussing
mama
everything.
said.
My mama said this, and that's really how it worked out. Then from there, but if you look at the story, apparently there is some allegations that Kirk molested the boy.
Oh boy.
So that may be why he a little off in touch. So the thing is,
Yikes.
he was molested, but we don't know who he was molested by, right? So they feel like it's some things that were unpacked. Kirk kind of got married and kind of left the boy to the wayside. Grown or not, you always need your parents. So I don't care how old you get, you need your people. And I think
Yikes.
sometimes parents get older and they feel like, oh, well, you're 18. I did everything I was supposed to do. You made it to 18 when really they wasn't shit for all them 18 years. And then you get to 18, they're like, well, shit, I ain't really required to be
All
shit
right, I'll
now.
holler.
I'll holler at you. And I think that's something that kind of happened here.
That's
Mookie said it was plies.
No, we ain't gonna say that blasphemy. Plies know how to cuss.
He do.
What the fuck happened in the elevator with Saweetie and Quavo?
What is with elevators in these
Listen.
Pop Tarts? What is going on? Elevators
I don't want
are
to
not
sound
safe
like
for
I'm
music
in.
artists.
I'm not in nobody's hive. I'm not taking nobody's side, but I feel like people are exaggerating it.
I mean,
Because what it looked like to me is she trying to take off with his bag, and he
snatched
said
that bitch up.
no. Because people trying to make it seem like he just shoved her into the elevator.
I mean, he didn't Ray Rice her.
Did he?
No, he just grabbed her
He just
arm
grabbed
and
her.
swung her around and got his bag. And she sat there on the floor defeated and crying.
Oh, she was trying to steal his shit, Shaw said.
That was his bag.
What was in the bag?
I don't know. It could have been money. I don't know.
Okay.
She definitely was trying to upscound
Here's
with
the
the bag.
thing. Here's the thing. First of all, this has got to be the first time that I've ever seen somebody be cheated on and play. No, cheat on somebody and play victim. But I actually have seen it before. Okay, so the fact that she caught him cheating, and then they break up, right? And they're not together. He takes back the Bentley that he was renting,
Okay.
and then
Which I am.
you see what I'm saying?
Right. I am. I'm
Yeah.
taking back my shit.
He took it that he was renting.
It's a fucking Bentley. It's not. I didn't buy you a book bag.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
he's
Bentley.
taking it back because I thought he bought it, and they was like, "No, he leased it." And I said, "Oh, well, then that's why he took it back because
Right.
shit. It's in my name.
it's in my name. I don't need to lease it for you." Now, I thought he was able to buy it, so he grabbed her to grab the bag, and they both fell. Says Ashley. So if the
Yeah.
women are saying it's exaggerated, then I gotta go with what they saying.
Right.
But what are your opinions on this?
I mean,
know.
bitch, don't try to take my shit.
What was in the
I don't know
bag?
what happened before that.
What was in the bag?
I don't know. The bag itself was probably expensive, my nigga. Like, you don't take my bag.
Somebody said it was a Call of Duty bag.
It was a Call of Duty bag.
It was orange.
It was an orange bag.
So what do you have? His Xbox in that motherfucker? I mean, I'm definitely about
That's
to
what
snatch
they-
you up
that's
if
what
you
they-
trying to snatch my Xbox.
Your Xbox?
Yeah, we finna have a problem.
They said if you come home and the nigga done took his game console, it's over.
It's over with.
They done with you.
What if you ain't got one?
It gotta be whatever you use a lot.
Right.
Whatever.
All
you
right.
use it like.
If they come home and your production equipment ain't in the house, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, that's
Relationship is done.
That's pretty much it.
Relationship is
care
done.
about.
If my Xbox is
Yeah.
not at your crib, and it previously was, but you might not see me again.
Dang, I dropped off. Wait, maybe I did something wrong. Damn.
What?
I dropped the damn game console off. I said, fuck you. Here your game console. Give my fucking key.
Yeah, you ended it.
I broke up.
Yeah, you broke. You
Shit.
definitely broke up.
No wonder.
Damn.
Damn. Where was you at? Where was you at? You
Come-
didn't have me at all. I fucked up.
Come home.
I didn't know.
And the box. Of
I didn't know I broke
and the
up. It
box
was
of
just,
Apple
it was
Jacks
just
on.
I was wondering why we didn't talk no more. It was just a like, here your game console.
Oh
Give
yeah.
my fucking key, but I was gonna give it back. I never really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
put it back on
Well,
the key ring.
Well,
Well, it's too late now. I done broke up. I didn't know.
you gave back the Xbox.
Hey,
it was
once
over
you
with.
do it, it's over. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
And you know, PlayStation owners real sensitive, so you can't.
Yeah, don't
You
just
do that
bring.
with.
don't just
Yeah,
bring-
what was y'all out there yelling? Y'all was out there yelling about PlayStation. It got violent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some
PlayStation users are sensitive. They like light skinned people.
Mm.
They got all kind of light skin energy.
oh poor niggas.
Did he look at the camera after he swung her and hit the floor?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
after
Look
he
at the
got
camera.
up, he looked back.
Look
Dang,
at the
he
camera
said-
like, God damn it, niggas finna blow this out of proportion.
So you doing this shit. They might as well get back together now. They got to do a press conference together and shit. Just go back and get back together. Y'all want to get back together anyway.
If they want to, that's their business.
Yeah, go on and do it.
Actually, what being a superstar and being a millionaire and all this stuff, why get into a serious relationship for real? Like
To protect your money.
the
You see all this Me Too shit going on? That protects you from Me Too.
Yeah,
Marry you a
Yeah.
wife and have sex with her.
yeah,
yeah, but if you still gonna be fucking off,
Marry you a wife that's okay with you fucking off.
yeah.
I guess that's the success.
Marry you a wife that like girls too.
Mm-hmm.
But see, niggas fuck that up too. Because then they get greedy and they don't consult.
I don't know. You know, you got to protect yourself from that Me Too shit. So, oh, y'all watching the video?
I suppose. I don't know. I mean, shit. I think I'd be smarter, but not. You know, I'm broke and I'm not smart, so I know that I'll fuck up some shit.
Listen, you know,
They really over there
I-
over the back.
I try to stay away from all of that. I don't want no parts.
I've been in it and it was not good. I actually was the benefactor. I was the benefactor of it. I was benefiting big time and just got cut off. So just imagine it was twisted the other way.
Yeah,
No, I don't like
Yeah,
Lord.
I had all kind of shit.
Stop.
So
Yeah.
while we talk about relationships, you know, we always do a relationship topic before we get up out of here.
Now you talk like you is like we is on the quiet storm.
Play my theme music.
Right. What was your favorite song in high school?
Quiet storm.
Picture this: the year 1999. Tell me what your favorite.
Tell me what your favorite.
Tell me what your favorite song was.
It works.
Was it Drew Hill?
Said you want to cry in a Bentley or a Honda? That's what I'm saying to me. So
Yeah.
I think that's a Chris Rock joke. But listen, definitely cry in a Bentley. Cry in a Bentley.
I definitely would rather.
But there's
cry
certain
than-
cheating you ain't supposed to be crying about though.
Yeah.
Like if he fucking multiple people, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
If he fucking just bitches in every that's not good, but it's a good sign for you. You who he want to be with. He
Right.
just saw a couple of things he liked.
Yeah.
If you fucking one bitch repeatedly, then you got something to worry about.
Now you got a problem.
Now we got a
Now you
problem.
got a
Now
problem.
you got to figure out. You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That bitch your competition killer. Don't tell him I told you that. But it's billions and it's millions, and you got to protect it. Okay, you do what you got to do.
Oh my God.
So,
What?
Ah!
what do you want to do?
What do you
Oh,
want?
yeah. This time. That's not.
It's the relationship
I'm
portion.
here,
I'm
baby.
ready, baby. I'm waiting on you.
Hey, baby.
That was a bad man.
Something wrong with me.
I knew that song when I was 4. I did. I knew it. I knew the whole thing.
So let me ask. Is it appropriate to test your partner? Oh, he going crazy.
It's inspired. It's a joint.
He going crazy.
You can
Some of them say I'm damn good. My bad.
That's it.
Is it appropriate to test your partner to determine their commitment to the relationship?
If you have to test it, then you're not sure. And if you're not sure and y'all in a relationship, then you shouldn't be in it.
Like
Hello.
Send somebody in his inbox, like
Hello.
test them like what?
Probably that.
That's one.
It sounds
That's
like
one
you've done it
test.
before because you came up with that pretty quick.
I did.
Yeah, that was off the top of the
I
dome.
see that on Facebook.
She said, "Hey yo, hey yo,
That's what we gonna do.
off the
All
top
right.
of the dome."
What's
What is
Send a bitch to his inbox?
Quick.
what is it? A while and out when they
What
go up there and going on a free What is going to the store and send a bitch in there naked?
Yeah.
What is sending him?
I'm
Sending
trying
him
to figure out like what type of testing am I doing?
You could do any test. I think
I
some
mean,
people,
any test.
people with anxiety do testing a lot.
Yes.
Mhm.
Um,
It's a thing that people with anxiety do.
Tamika, the question was: is it appropriate to test your partner to determine their commitment to the relationship? That was the question.
Yeah.
No.
You think it's appropriate?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the question.
No.
don't you already naturally do that though? It's a natural test.
There's a difference between the natural testing of the boundaries of a relationship
Right.
and the purposeful
Going out your way.
going out of your way to test somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I think people more so watch social media now more than they do anything.
Yeah.
And that is an irritating thing. And like I never knew how irritating it was until I had somebody who watched my social media with the I could talk about all type of shit. You would think I'm fucking a 3-legged monster. Like you would never the fuck know what I'm doing. Like don't look at my Facebook and think that's not gonna tell you nothing.
Well, I know I had tested by somebody, and it was they lived out of town and they were up here, and I always assume that if you're grown and you have a driver's license, like when you go out of town, you rent a car.
Right.
So when I didn't offer to take them around to do what they needed to do, I was looked at as fucked up.
Well, wait a minute. Did you offer to come see them?
At some point, whenever they were free. Like, I don't be pressed. So
What is
This
that?
wasn't your girlfriend?
What is that? What
No.
is that?
So
What
I
does it
don't
not
get
be
it.
pressed? What is that?
like
He
if
ain't
I see
sweating her.
right, if I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't.
That's what I don't
That's what it
understand.
is.
See, and I don't even know you like me unless you press.
Well, I saw somebody today. I saw somebody put on Facebook today.
Uh-huh.
If you have to come see me on your time, then don't come see me at all. And I said, what sense does that make? Because
That's your time.
No, I understand
Right.
it. I understand it. It was, and that's they worded it really bad though. But I kind of understand what they was trying to say. I think
Like only when it's convenient for
only when
you.
it's yeah.
I
Only
think
when it's
that's what they
convenient
meant.
for you. Yeah, but it's just the wording of it was kind of messed up. What you think? I think the wording was kind of.
I mean, and I didn't change the wording at all. That was word for word what the post said. And I'm like,
do you know how people is?
my free time is the time I have to come see you. Like,
But if it's somebody you really like, you're gonna make time.
people say that, but
You will.
if I'm making time for a million other things, like you don't supersede what I have going on in life.
But when do they?
What do you mean? When do they?
When do they get to that
When do
point?
they get to the point where they're gonna supersede?
Where they're
some
up
things?
at that priority level.
when they're a priority. When does that happen?
Because people have different
Yeah.
levels of when they think that should happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
some
if
people
we're
think
dating-
y'all
if
gotta
we're-
be in a relationship
yeah.
for that to happen.
If I do. I believe we have to be
Well,
in a
how did you
relationship
ever
for you
get
to
to the
supersede my
relationship if you
time.
never make that person a priority?
How can I make you a priority? Okay, so we have separate lives, right? My life is regimented and scheduled to a certain way.
Right.
If you think that on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. I should drop what I'm doing and come see you, then obviously you don't know what the fuck I got going on and what I'm doing.
Okay, that's fair, right?
Right?
It's work, right?
Right.
Got you. But at a certain point, I should only see you on Saturdays at 5:00 and Sundays at 2. This is hypothetical. And sometimes I may not be available at your 5 and at your 2. I might have an event on Thursday, right?
Right.
I understand that you have Slick Talk with Scalez, but this might be my book release, right? I might have wrote a book,
right? And
I might be releasing my book on Thursday. I don't expect you that every Thursday that I can just encroach on your Thursday.
I mean, guess what? Guess what? If you're releasing a book and it's your book release day, I'm going to be there.
Okay,
right?
So that's what we mean. Like,
I'm going to be there. But if it's a regular Tuesday and you just want me to come by the house and knock it down,
oh yeah, no.
I think it's a legitimate test if they know that you are doing Slick Talk on Tuesday, and they know that Slick Talk goes off at 8:30 on Tuesday, and you don't have anything between 8:30 and 10, and you don't take the time to come and see or check me out. I think that's legitimate.
Yeah, but I do. Because I leave here and I go directly to Lux, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, on Tuesday, I let it be known on Tuesday, starting at 5:00 till midnight, I am not available.
Why do you incorporate that person into that?
Come see me.
Meet me at Lux.
Right.
Yeah.
Come see me. Meet me there.
Right.
I'm trying to see
what have drinks ready for.
Right.
You can have all.
But what if but then I get told, no, I don't want to do that. You need to come see me. You need to show me the effort. All that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Right. People.
I don't understand people that don't understand people that work. I'm cool with you working, but I have a hard time with a person that's always like one person, for instance, every time they call me, they tell me how much they work and how busy they are working. That's our conversation. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
So I responded with story of your life.
Mm-hmm. Basically,
what else is going on?
Prefacing the conversation with, "I'm so busy, I can't spend no time with you." Kind of
thing. That's all I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. So I haven't even asked you to stop what you're doing with your work life or stop your life at all. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to constantly hear how busy you are working as your excuse why you're not consistent.
Yeah.
I was going to say that earlier. The inconsistency is the
I don't want to hear that
trap word.
But that's what it is for some people.
Yeah.
That's an issue I had.
About working?
Inconsistency or working?
Working.
But at the same time, they're supposed to be
get off and now you sleepy because
Mm-hmm.
you've been working all day.
Right.
So where do I fit into that?
Yeah.
I went through a phase where I was
so
working.
you get upset about that they're working and they're tired afterwards.
There needs to be some balance because why are we in a relationship if we're not doing anything?
Mm-hmm.
So if my counter is you keep asking for a relationship and I'm telling you I'm not ready because of how busy I am, and that's a problem too. What the fuck is the solution?
For you to find a solution.
For me to find a solution, right?
For you to find a solution, Don. That's what it is. I'm triggered. No,
find a goddamn solution.
Find a solution, Don. Look, no, it's about you making time. Nobody is not busy. I'm Michael J. Curtis, right? If you're using stage names or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's my regular name, but whatever. But so I got a 9 to 5. I'm a comedian, a podcaster, this. I still make time.
Right.
I do not want to hear how busy you are.
That's the point. You keep saying give effort. If you just get off and just go to sleep, you obviously not putting in no effort.
None.
Ooh.
Once upon a time.
Well, I never go to sleep. So
once upon a time, a girl or a couple like they said, you make time for what you really
exactly
make time for.
And I was always like, hey, shut the fuck up. That ain't true.
Very true.
But you do.
You do.
As busy as I was, I make time for what I need to do.
Okay, so my counter to that is if I make the time and it's not a time you like, Why are you telling me I'm not making time?
Mm-hmm.
Is it so much so not a time she likes, or is it just that time doesn't include things that she would like to do with you?
Because she might just not want to come in looks. Maybe that's not her scene.
Hey, listen. This is all hypothetical.
You said it. You brought it into the scenario.
It's hypothetical scenario, right?
And sometimes people can bend. Sometimes people can bend to your schedule, but it should not be all the time that I have to meet you at lunch.
Like
or
Kayla
if, for
said,
example, hypothetically,
Kayla said we're gonna have to make time around your set days. What's wrong with that?
it's
Especially if
doable.
you have more free time than I do.
Yeah.
Then how come you can't meet me around my time? I'm the busy one. You're not busy.
Who's to say she isn't?
I'm not hypothetical.
Yeah.
I
Who to
don't
say
think
you
it's
ain't dating the
hypothetical.
principal? Who to say you ain't dating a surgeon like Derrick Jaxn? This hypothetical chick sounds difficult, but it's not even a thing. It's just a show that person that you actually want to give effort. Because if all the things you're giving is I'm not ready for a relationship because I don't have the time right now, you ain't gonna never have the time unless you make it.
Right.
And that's just the truth. You'll never have it.
In the relationship I'm in right now, I was given that whole busy conversation because she was busy. She was starting a business and doing all these different things. And you know, at first you decide, you know, you give it whatever nigga face, like, you ain't that busy. And you start actually seeing that they are. So then I start figuring how to actually circumvent that and like get time in and show her that, all right, this is what I want to do. So we go to breakfast, even it's like an hour. All right.
Yeah.
Do that or see her at lunch, whatever. Throughout the day, you make time to actually make it happen, I guess. But you know, to be busy back to back and not be able to do shit. That's more of a I ain't that much. I ain't into you.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody's that busy.
I'm not that.
Jay-Z married with children.
Right.
That's what I say to people. Jay-Z is married with children. And is damn near a billionaire.
So if I ain't making all those sacrifices, I'm just not into you that much.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
And then niggas get mad when the females or whatever their counterparts say that.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you ain't that interested, let me know. Cause such and such asked me, did I want to go over here?
I'm passing up all kind of shit.
I'm passing up all type of offers to go. This person want to go to the event I was asking you to go to that you don't want to go with me. And now I done told him no. Cause I'm thinking I'm with somebody and apparently we ain't as together as I thought we was.
Say that shit again, Kayla. If you wasn't busy, you would have been called all kind of bums.
That is true.
That's very true.
It depends on how
Bums,
not busy
broke
you
ass
are.
nigga, all that shit. But like,
Not necessarily.
It's a very fine line from what some women want.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Some women want you to know off the break that if I say so, you'll jump.
Okay.
And so there's a balance that has to be struck between that, because not only do I do this, but I'm a music producer and an engineer, and so I may get called at 12 o'clock midnight. Hey, can you do a session at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
and I can't miss that money,
right?
Because that's how I eat.
I don't miss that shit at all.
I
don't miss that shit at all.
I mean, I get it. I like, I used to hate it, but now I'm like, money rolling back in. Like I like getting paid.
Right.
And I'm worth more than I was before. So now I'm like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
hey, some nigga came to me and was like, hey, I want to record my album tonight. Nigga, it was a damn 18-hour session. Back to back, he did his whole album on one session.
How much you charge him an hour?
It was $40 an hour.
He'd have been paying premium prices, boss.
Yeah.
$100 an hour.
Yeah.
You want to record right now? It's $100 an hour.
Yeah. I was like, God damn. That's when I knew I had to actually raise my prices. But
yeah. To get me up out of bed, it is $100 an hour.
I don't know if I want to just I would like you to be ready for my session. I don't want you to just be getting up out the bed. I'm waking you up in the middle, like, hey, can you be at the studio? You got to get the crust out your eye. Like, that's a lot going on. Just when you wake up, let me know. That's drink your coffee, eat your Wheaties.
That's another thing.
So somebody saying you're making time to support them.
Yeah, and Ashley brought up a good point, because that's another thing about what we do is we have to be there for each other.
Right.
We can't just, especially as a podcast community,
Right.
as Black business owners,
Right.
as musicians,
Right.
we have to be there for each other. So I can't tell Steph Crosley, I'm not coming to your event.
Right.
I can't tell Dooch, I can't make it. I can't make it every day.
Those are relationships. You can't.
I can't do that because that's part of my business. That's part of what we do.
Right.
So when Ashley says I'll be making time to support her, yes, absolutely. Because A, I believe in what you do.
Yeah.
And B, our relationship is important. Business, us maintaining a business relationship is important.
Right.
So you can't look at what I do in that sense and say, "Oh, nigga, if you wasn't doing that, you'd have time," because I have to do that.
Yeah, but some people want to feel like you hold them to that esteem as well, even in dating.
And I don't.
Nah, that ain't gonna work. That's
this is why I know I'm not ready for a relationship.
So as far as the test of time and consistency, you failed.
Absolutely.
you have failed
Absolutely.
You failed the test.
Absolutely.
It's not even a test. This is an expectation.
The hypothetical.
Yeah.
You have failed the test, Doc.
The hypothetical. The hypothetical. Hold on.
Failed the PSAT.
Hold on. So
it don't even count.
Don't ever say I failed a standardized test, because I'm the coldest standardized tester in the state. Period. Let's do that. Right.
Hold on, nigga.
99 percentile in the Iowa Basics test. But yeah, nigga, you like me.
Yeah.
No, okay.
The Iowa test.
Relax with all that.
Back in '86, son.
Right.
Yeah.
1501 on my SATs. How about that?
Oh,
Word. All right.
I didn't take the SAT.
Because I wanted to go to UCLA. So let's
I got you.
let's do that. Right.
I took the ACT.
Hold on. I'm up 28 and I was high and drunk.
Lit.
I'm right brain. Don't ask me my scores.
Okay.
I'll draw the shit out.
I don't
of the
remember mine. I don't even remember it.
So
I don't remember.
The same hypothetical person,
who's not hypothetical. Like I said, thank you.
man, mind your business.
Because I know
she
it wasn't
hypothetical.
I knew it wasn't.
Oh,
'Cause
she's
he
not
ain't just
hypothetical.
coming
She's
up
a
with
real
this shit.
person.
Yes, she is.
Was
What?
she a decent human being, Don?
Yes.
Was she somebody you actually thought would be a good person to be with, Don?
I don't know.
Oh, damn. Why was we dating her?
The juicy
question.
draws.
Was she
That's
fine?
a good
The
question.
juicy draws.
I mean, come on, Mike.
I wasn't even talking about
you.
you.
The way you treating her,
would.
it made me have to ask.
What?
Like you don't like her.
I thought maybe maybe it was her ass and not her face. That's what I thought.
Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So this person lived out of state.
All right.
So because I didn't want to drive to that state to come see them, I was selfish and
How
I
far
wasn't
was
making
this?
time.
Did she come
3 hours away?
Did she come see you?
No.
Well, you the man, Don. It's different for y'all. Y'all straight. So you were supposed to go first.
And I did go down there
When?
a couple times.
Okay, so you've been to see her.
Right.
Okay.
Wasn't enough.
Okay. Well, what were your intentions with her, Don? Was this something you wanted to be more of?
How do you get to know that if every time you do get a chance to spend time with the person, they're angry with you because you didn't spend time with them more?
To be on that level of expectation, there had to be something put in place, my friend.
No,
for somebody to be mad about them not coming to see you out of town.
But that's the problem. You got to look at what D Shaw is saying in the chat, because he knows for real. He knows how this situation went.
Where's D?
He's there.
I know he in there.
Does she have children?
Yes, but that's beside the point. It's not about it's not about that, right? It's about.
Dino wanted to know, was this something for sure box? He drove there, so I'm sure Dino. It definitely was for sure. It wasn't?
No.
Oh, well, definitely you're not driving. Okay. Keep going.
Right. So,
okay, now
right.
I get it. All right. We're here. We're here.
Wait, I missed something. It's not for sure.
No,
it
wasn't for sure. And I still popped up. Like, oh, it's your day. I'm here.
Okay.
But
Ain't
that
nobody
wasn't
finna keep
enough.
popping up for no not for show box.
I'm definitely not. 3 hours?
3 hours? I drove 3 hours.
There? Did you spend the night?
No.
No, spend the night? Hell no.
No.
I'm spending the night.
She was a Christian, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I understand.
And that wasn't why I wasn't getting the box though. So I wasn't getting the box because she wanted the ring.
Oh, she wanted a ring before she gave you her box. So somebody took her box and just kept going. A few people took her box and kept going. She didn't want to give it to you.
It's when at our age, women think they on a timeline.
They ain't got time to be playing. She ain't got time to be playing. She said,
"Huh?
Why did you even go?"
Because I was trying.
He was trying.
I'm not trying with nobody who withholding.
I'm not doing it. Why are we withholding this? Now, I didn't want to ask this question, but Tamika asked it, so I'm asking. Did you at least get some top from the lady?
No.
Oh, my God.
No. The answer is no.
And how long was y'all talking? Hypothetically?
How many times did you drive down there?
He said
a
3.
Couple. 3.
He said a couple.
About 3.
3. He said 3. 3.
Too many.
3 times. At this point, if I ain't getting
dropping by,
if I ain't getting no box, I'm not coming. You can come here.
Right.
And we can get to know each other here. In Milwaukee.
So
does she own a helmet of salvation? Oh, Tamika, I love you. Thank you so much for that.
Is that the other word for head? No. She
what-
provides the helmet of
A
salvation.
helmet of salvation.
Derrick Jaxn.
I know, but I'm saying
She
I'm
said,
switching,
"You see
I'm
a
switching the
bonnet?
meaning.
I see a helmet."
See, I shouldn't have did this.
of salvation.
I shouldn't have did this because if this gets seen, I'm.
No, but she don't care.
Dino already said she about to text you. Like, that's what we on, Don.
Well, let us give her some advice, ma'am. If you want somebody to drive 3 hours to come see you, you should at least give them some box, ma'am. I don't even call it box. I think that's childish. You should give them some coochie, as if I upgraded. Do you see that?
You at least gotta show it to him, like in Pulp Fiction.
Send pictures of
open up the.
Oh, I got pictures of it.
Wait. So she
you sending
teased.
picture?
Oh, now she's tasing you.
What are we doing?
This is ridiculous.
Now that's appropriate. I ain't playing that game.
Yes,
that's the appropriate response.
We're not gonna do this. I'm
not gonna get on your inbox.
I don't have time for this. Listen, we grown.
That is a game.
At this point, we grown. Now I can understand her saying, "Listen, I'm not just trying to be having sex with 50 people out here in the world. So is we doing this or is we ain't?" I get that conversation, but I get that under the pretense of y'all give some box, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. I gotta say, ma'am. Sure, she got some respect. I got respect for her, so I say, ma'am, at the end of that. Like, you need to give him some box, ma'am.
Yeah, I haven't driven out of town and not gotten.
And I'm gonna drive. He drove 3 times. That bitch wouldn't have got me to drive 1 hour. You hear me? You said 3 hours, 3 times. Absolutely.
Did you before the first time you drove? Did you know she was saving herself?
Grow up, ma'am. Yes, absolutely. She got to get hit with the ma'am because she's like somebody grandma.
Listen. So it wasn't necessarily withholding, right? So every time, okay, people like to drink and party too much, and then they get pass out drunk.
Oh,
and I'm not the type to try to get the box when you too inebriated.
That's why you got to get the approval before. When you see her drinking that drink, you got to be like, "Listen, hey, I see you going somewhere. Listen, can I later on we
even with the approval,
we doing this?
It ain't even fun.
Yeah, with the
it ain't fun.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, so y'all didn't see next Friday. You should have got you some water. Was that Friday after next? She got you some water. Tell her wake her ass up.
No, I did not, Dino.
Wake your ass up. You're drunk. You was supposed to catch her. You was supposed to see her when she was getting that far into it.
She definitely owed me some coochie. But I mean, moving on.
No, we ain't gonna move on. I want to talk about this.
Let's
talk about this. I am highly upset, ma'am.
Harvey, I miss you.
Where is she at?
You would have saved me.
Her drink away from her.
Harvey would have saved me.
She probably did it on purpose.
Did you take her drink away?
She got drunk on purpose.
So
yes.
No, you didn't take it away.
It didn't work.
What
It didn't work.
It was
You
too
didn't
late.
take it earlier
It was
enough?
too late.
It was too
It
late?
was too late. Yeah.
What was she drinking?
Man, I don't know the time.
You let her do the mixed drinks?
I don't know the timeline, but she was drunk before I got there.
See. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, she was getting prepared.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, what drunk is this? Oh, you said pass out drunk. That was good. You should have billed her for you. You definitely right. You should have billed her for your 3-hour drive. You should have billed her for that. I see Ashley is very smart. You should have. That's a businesswoman. You should have billed her for your 3-hour drive. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm confused as to whether or not what did she have you come for?
Your drinking buddy?
You trying to?
Did y'all talk about fucking before
her?
you went?
I'm definitely trying to.
You trying to spare her?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna spare her.
Okay.
Hypothetically.
She done already got slaughtered in the comments. It's too late now.
Okay, you trying to hypothetically. Hypothetically.
It's too late now.
Hypothetically.
It's too late now.
Okay, we gonna spare her. Hypothetically. Like, no, but I don't like that. Like, don't come sleep in the bed next to me. I'm not with that. We ain't gotta sleep in the bed. Let's talk during the daytime. Don't even text me after a certain time. If it's not fucking appropriate conversation going on, don't text me after at least 9. Don't even say 11. Don't text me after 9. When the sun go down, don't talk to me. That's how I feel. We ain't fucking. If the sun go down, don't talk to me. That's it. It's over.
Is that the theme music from The Incredible Hulk?
Yeah,
I mean to ask that.
It is.
Block her.
It's the end of the show when he's walking away.
Yeah.
That's sad and lonely.
Sad and lonely. Don't even text me. I don't want to talk to none of them.
Man, I was trying, Dino, man. Goddamn, man.
I appreciate you trying, Don, and I now understand where you were coming from. However, we weren't talking about people like this lady here,
right,
with the helmet of salvation. We weren't talking about her. That is bad. She didn't do nothing.
Flash a titty.
So it's appropriate to it's not appropriate to test your partner to determine their commitment to the relationship. Is what we're saying.
I thought no, it's not. But I am particularly upset about this here test that you got.
I think it's inappropriate to purposely go out with the agenda to do so, but we all put our significant others to some type of test of some sort to determine whether or not they are the person that you're going to be with. So y'all lying if y'all don't.
I'm testing a few people.
Mm-hmm.
No, the only thing I ain't testing in a relationship is if you know how to cook. I don't want to eat nobody's food. That's the one thing. Like if I'm eating your food, I really like you.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I agree.
I don't eat everybody's food. When people be trying to feed you, I'm like, look, I'm fat. I don't want your food.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. I want nobody's food. What's for you? What's one thing you ain't doing?
In a relationship?
Yeah, I'm not eating nobody's food. What's about you?
Dating. I don't think.
I'm not. Listen.
Relationship. I think you're doing everything.
I'm just gonna say, what I'm not is a down ass bitch.
You're
That's
not
a
a
relationship. Once he locked up, he in a relationship with the state, baby. Y'all are officially broken up. All right. I'll be trying to tell everybody
the drugs. I'm not doing none of that.
Now, if you leave the money, if the money that I put on the books is your money,
yeah.
Hey, I'm down for the cause. But if you want me to take money out my check, I don't know. It'd be okay. It depends. If we split the money that you was making to go to jail, I'll put a little bit of. I put like $20 on it.
Okay.
You shouldn't have got caught.
I'll put
okay, because obviously you didn't talk about this plan with me. That's why you got caught. All right. You talked about this with somebody else. Say how you gonna be down on the balcony.
I'm not gonna be no down ass bitch. That's my point.
No. And I don't think you're required to be that. Don is not driving 3 hours anymore. You're not driving 3 hours no more.
I might can do 2 months for some minor shit. But if we talking years, I'm out.
If he going to jail for 2 months, it's not big enough for you, ma'am. He ain't making enough money for you. Okay, don't talk to him.
It could be something simple. I don't know what you would get.
That
2
is
months
fine.
for.
He's not making
That is
enough
fine.
What
money
is
for
something you would get 2 months for?
Driving infraction.
Okay, I can handle that.
All he had to do was pay the ticket. That means he broke.
Right.
Or he just don't want to pay it. Some people
And
just don't pay it.
actually, to be put in jail for it, you have been told to fix this for a long ass time.
Yeah.
DUI.
It's
DUI.
and they still let you.
Nah,
they still let you.
You're doing
ride.
at least 6 months off of DUI.
See, he ain't even DUI worthy. You don't want him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even got DUI credit. He good. We don't need him. We good on him. Going to jail for 2 months. What type of shit is that? House of Corrections. Nobody want nobody from the House of Corrections. You can't even wear Air Force Ones in the House of Corrections. Can you?
I think you can.
You can wear Air Force Ones in the House. They got shoelaces in them.
Yes.
I think things may have changed.
And
a
an
little
HOC,
bit.
yes.
In HOC, they wearing shoes.
Yeah. They can wear shoes.
Some of them niggas ain't even got deodorant.
Yeah.
How I know? Don't ask me.
There we go.
I never. It wasn't me. I didn't date the nigga.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Oh, Shaw said you just a runner. You a track star. You gonna run away when shit gets hard.
It ain't even about that. You shouldn't have did whatever you did to get locked up. I ain't finna be sitting here trying to hold it down.
First of all, nothing got hard. It was already hard. He only went to jail for 2 months.
He talking about for the
Let's
long
talk-
run. He talking about the niggas that's locked up for years.
Let me say something to you. If he locked up for years, he got to leave the proper amount of money.
Especially if I was not aware of whatever activity you were participating
We all know.
in.
We all know Tamika a down ass bitch.
Tamika said, I helped him spend it. So yeah, I'm there. He left me money that I use to support him amongst other things. And he'll have people drop me money off if I need it. That's what we're talking about, Tamika. See, then you ain't got to be down. You just got to be there.
See, each
The
episode,
money already there for you.
each episode, Tamika says
These
something,
niggas out here
or each
spending their
post
own
I
money.
see, she does something that makes me want to meet her. I need to meet her.
Oh, you know Tamika love thugs.
Oh,
She got thug love.
Oh,
that ain't,
Tamika dangerous.
She got thug
that ain't
passion.
me. I'm wearing,
probably got a
I'm,
gun
wearing
herself.
I'm wearing a tie right now. So
Tamika, how many strikes you got?
sorry.
How many strikes you got?
Tamika probably got a gun too. I don't know if you can deal with that, kid. I don't know if you can deal with that. I don't know.
I'm good.
I don't know. Tamika look like she rough.
No, she
So like she got a lot going on.
she was naming songs after the Ghostface Raekwon
Tamika know.
verses. I was like, who is this? Like,
Yeah.
who is she?
Yeah, Tamika a down ass bitch.
Yeah.
Tamika said right.
John Muir.
Huh?
She a John Muir kid.
She went to John. Oh, that's enough. There you go.
Yeah.
That's one strike, dude.
Yeah, whenever y'all go to school that don't exist no more.
Yeah,
At least John Muir with a felony.
yeah.
At least one.
We went to John Muir.
Class what? What's the class? That's a lot. That's a lot to do. But what you do, Tamika? Do you cheat? Was you allowed to
She
cheat?
said she don't do jail time.
She don't do jail time. She help others. You see what I'm saying? She said
a step above jail time.
she a step above.
You got to run from the police. Don't you get caught, bitch.
Listen, I got a question.
Bitch ass nigga got caught.
Tamika, so do you cheat when they be gone, or is you like Remy husband? You ain't cheat or nothing. She ain't gonna answer that.
She gonna answer.
Let's see.
She gonna answer. She
I want to
honest.
know if she cheated. How long was he gone?
I think he's still gone.
He's still gone.
And he's gone.
Well, that's fantastic. A really
Let's
smart
go, Tamika.
decision,
We
young
waiting.
man. We can
Tamika.
put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll
Tamika.
reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
Same class as Don. Don, she said same class as you. Y'all went to John Muir together.
Yeah, we went to John Muir together.
I just draw past John Muir.
It's a couple John Muir kids in the chat.
Ah,
Maurice Bryant, me, Tamika. It's a couple other ones I seen. Ain't
I
popping
don't
up
even
here.
know where John Muir at.
Oh, she's pleading the fifth.
Silver
To your
Spring.
question.
plead the fifth.
Behind-
That means
behind,
she cheated. That
West
means she
Lawn.
cheated. I hope he's not watching because they
Well,
have
we're old
Facebook
West Lawn.
now.
West Lawn not there no more, but
Yeah, over there.
yeah, behind the police station.
Off of Silver Spring.
Oh,
72nd in Silver Spring.
They put it right by the
Okay.
police station, or they
Yeah.
put the police station right by it.
I
I don't
probably
know
just
who was
never
there
paid
first, but it's appropriate.
It ain't
I'm pretty sure John Muir was there first.
I don't know who was there first, but it's
It
appropriate.
ain't
That's all
stop
I'm
shit
saying.
though. It ain't stop a
It's
damn thing.
appropriate.
Yeah.
I
That's how I came up on that bullshit.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
so it's not
balloons.
appropriate to test your partner. But partners, make sure that person is confident enough in your union that they don't feel like they should have to test you as well.
All right.
It's a responsibility.
I don't like being tested. I will fail.
I'm gonna fail it because you should just ask me. Like
Yeah.
I said, I don't even know you like
Thank
me unless
you.
tell me.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
should just ask
Just
me.
ask me, and I will let you know if it'll happen or not.
I feel like a retard when I say that.
Yeah.
If you need something, just ask me. I'm gonna tell you no. If you need me to do something for you, just ask me.
Yeah.
Don't hint at it, because I don't get hints.
Then I'll wait for it. When I was in therapy, they said you should do it. You should wait for the ask. So that's what I do. I wait for the ask. When people don't ask, they just keep hinting around, and so I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke. Me too.
Yeah, I don't get. I'm
That's
not.
what kids do.
Yeah.
I like those chips. And then they want some.
Right.
I've always wanted to try that. That's what my son said to me the other day. I always wanted to try that. I said, what does that mean?
Yeah.
If you want some, ask.
Ask me.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't. I don't do hints well.
Only thing you ain't got to ask for with me if you dealing with me is sex. Just take it.
That's how I feel.
My nigga's never gonna say no.
And on that note,
it's just that a thing. Not take it. Wait a minute. Okay, I need to rephrase that. Jesus.
We're not me too in here. We're just saying if you want it, let it be known.
Because asking for sex is corny. What is a nice way to ask for sex? What is a way that's gonna be attractive to ask for sex?
Give me some.
It's not.
Can I do you up?
That's stupid. That's gonna turn her off.
Can we bump uglies?
Bump uglies?
Can I get some yum yum bouncy bouncy?
No, Don.
There's no cute way to ask. That's why people just be like, what you want later? That's why they just say shit like that.
Yeah, just turn that on. Hey.
Just get a person lit enough.
Bitch, I need it. Give me some.
Now.
I won't.
I mean, it's different when you in a house together.
Shaw said, can I hump you?
Can I hump you? Can I
pull them panties off? Damon, like
you?
David said, pull them panties off.
Nobody wants to say
He
that.
said, let the Lord use me.
Let the
Lord use me is the proper way to ask.
Yes.
I don't want nobody asking me like that.
No.
Let the Lord use me.
Ashtray, bitch.
Ashtray. Now that's romantic. That's romantic.
No.
It's a romantic way to act.
We smashing her off.
No.
Hey, Kayla, that is a
Kayla
that
said,
is a go-to staple of mine.
Let me say now that's
fine.
That's not a bad way.
Fine.
That's not a bad way to act.
Let me taste it.
Let me rub your back.
How
That's
about
definitely
nigga? She
a
know
way.
you going.
How about it? How
about it?
So how
What's
about
that
it?
mean?
Just that so. How about it?
If somebody asks me
let me
that,
rub- let me
I'm
rub
like,
your back.
how about what? Like, what are you
How
talking
about
about?
It.
If you just staring at me like, so how about it? I'm like, what are we talking about? Did I miss something?
How about it? You should just start talking about it.
Damien said, you don't want nobody asking you nothing. Let you tell it.
You don't want nobody asking you nothing.
First of all,
Let you tell it. That's what he said.
Shanice said, I'm trying to slide in something.
the person
You like that, Shanice? I
like.
like these women. And these women are tough. They don't give a shit. They like
Guys
to get to the point.
Guys who said, let me smell your nasty parts.
Let me smell your nasty parts. That is disgusting. I don't know what. Whatever.
Let me smell your nasty parts.
That is disgusting. Oh my God.
Let me rub your back.
Let me rub your back.
That's it. I mean, you know.
She know. She know.
Yeah.
At that point.
Because I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that lower back, and then I'm rubbing booty, and then I'm rubbing inner thigh, then my finger in it, and you know what happens next.
Yeah, they act like they get irritated by that, but
yeah,
as an insider, they don't. You don't do.
No, rub my back. I probably done had a long day too.
And then rub everything else, and you're okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
See, she likes
that. Sonny said, "Let me see how you taste today." Today. Because I ain't tasted you in a couple days. I need to see how it tastes today.
That's interesting. Just a tip.
Let me put the tip in.
Just a tip.
Why do y'all even? Can we talk about why y'all even try that? Because
it worked. It worked. It worked.
Ain't nobody putting the tip.
I put my tip in.
What is the tip?
To get back massages.
What is the tip gonna do?
I put my tip in throughout high school. Just the tip.
No, you did not.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of
out?
it ended up in. But it started with just the tip.
What is the tip going to do though?
Huh?
Why am I taking my pants off just for you to?
I just want to feel it.
It's to help.
That's.
Y'all
I mean,
feel
that's
good.
that's.
It's to help you
Tip ain't doing nothing.
Y'all ain't really doing this, but y'all is doing it.
Cause you finna put the whole thing in. The tip ain't doing shit.
Tamika says she got pregnant off just the tip.
Oh my, that's depressing. The one time you get pregnant, y'all really wouldn't do it.
You get pregnant in the trickiest ways.
Wow. Let me just put the tip in. No, because it's never just the tip.
Oh my goodness.
We're going all the way in.
So why do y'all
said,
even
you
say
hungry?
it?
That was a good one. You hungry?
That's how it started.
That might get me because I'm fat.
You hungry? He said it was a tip before. It was a tip before T.I. Oh, I was tipped before T.I.
Right.
Crazy.
Kaiser said, I use the tip now.
I'm done. I am done with y'all. I am done. That is funny.
Grow up.
Is it just? But wait a minute.
See, Shaw, that's a smooth one. So you know, everybody ain't got that move right there.
You want me to make you breakfast?
You want me to make you breakfast in the morning?
That's a. All right.
It's smooth.
Shaw said he got game.
Yeah.
I hear you. That's nice. I might ask that one time.
And then Shaw falls asleep.
And he fall asleep.
Did you see that episode where he was asleep for 2 hours?
Oh yeah, you missed that. You missed that.
No.
Yeah. Missed the whole episode. He was looking forward to it too. He was looking forward to the episode. Sat right there and slept the whole episode. I hit him with a whole bottle in his chest.
And was like,
he
didn't wake up to the end.
This is the funniest line.
I came in with my dick in my
Shake your ass. I came in with my dick in my hand.
Be cool.
That's how you asked the fuck.
Wow. Tamika said the tip ended up being in my damn
what time you
stomach.
need us out of here, King?
That was how it got started. Wow.
Oh, now.
Yeah. All right.
With that being said, this was episode 71 of the Slick Talk with No Scale show. Almost at 100, man. At 100, we're going to have a stripper party. Naked.
Bring it.
Naked
How
strippers.
many months is that from now?
Shit,
Look at you. Can't wait,
it's
can
like
you?
3.
You can't wait, can you?
Around 8 per month. 30 more episodes.
30 more
Yeah,
episodes.
about 3 months.
They said D is singing
So in the
and
summer.
making breakfast.
That's what he said. He said he's gonna sing some silk.
Yeah.
He gonna sing silk.
Yeah. Let me lick you up and down.
I'm
he
gonna
can
say,
sing
you gotta
that
be
one too.
careful. That 90s R&B. You gotta sing too hard.
Baby.
You gotta sing too hard for 90s R&B.
Yeah.
Right.
That's definitely getting a motherfucker pregnant music.
Yeah.
So we back Thursday?
We will be back on Thursday.
Hey, send your prayers and all your condolences out to Slick Talk.
Please.
He needs support, and we're here to give it to him.
Please. Please do. He also wanted to thank everybody who sent their prayers out and brought stuff for the family and helped out. So I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all are appreciated. If you want to give something to help the family out, or you want to cook a meal or bring them some food or something, hit my inbox. I'll give you the details. And we are gone.
See ya.
I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Coming to you